the events of that night as I had just left the Las Vegas Strip minutes before the lockdown. 58 people were killed when Stephen Paddock rained gunfire on concertgoers from the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino. The motive is still a mystery, and Paddock eventually took his own life after shooting out of his hotel window.
Dozens of people gathered at the Clark County Government Center on Friday to honor the victims of 1 October 2017.
This is a picture of my brother, and I had this at my desk before I retired, but he's always giving me the thumbs up. That's who he was.
Deanne Hyatt remembers her brother Kurt Von Tillo fondly.
I just remember us always at the concerts being loving and having so much fun.
She was at the Route 91 concert with her family the day her brother was killed. And someone else at the concert.
It's my 40th birthday weekend, actually.
Brandy Lewis, another survivor of that tragic night. She says when she first heard gunshots, she thought they were fireworks.
The friends that we were here with, one of them's in, law enforcement, so they knew exactly, we hit the ground and we started running, and hit the ground again and ran again.
She says she only had one thought in her mind.
I just needed to get home to my children. I needed to survive to get home to my children.
4 years later, Lewis says she makes a journey from Southern California, where she lives, here to Las Vegas for the remembrance ceremony every year.
It's healing. To be honest with you, I feel like there's a piece of us that got left here. Coming back, it's a healing process.
Hyatt spoke at the ceremony and says one of her greatest takeaways has been how the community has come together since then.
The thing that I've learned out of all of this is that there are so many people in the world that are good, that are the good, that do for others, and it's really important, and it's given us so much hope over these last 4 years.
Well, a nonprofit organization came together in Imperial County to give people a free car wash. All of this to help tackle obesity. News 11's Wiley Jahari with more.
And Arlette, according to the Public Health Department here in Imperial, children ages 2 through 11 are overweight, something this organization hopes to change.
Many organizers of the nonprofit called Fit and Healthy say that more needs to be done to tackle the issue of obesity.
We are all together to fight, because this epidemic cannot be fought by one person. So we all have to be together and fight for it.
Medical Director Luz Tristan says that Fit and Healthy has many goals. Former Mayor of Calexico, Rosie Hernandez, is also part of the organization.
And we're here starting to raise funds so we could assist the obesity, especially children.
Even Miss Imperial County showed up to show her support.
Right now I'm here helping, supporting the local people, because that's what I do, that's what I like.
Dr. Vo warns the issue is serious in the valley.
Unfortunately, we have a lot of obesity in this community. I think probably about 20 to 25% people are obese in our community.
And Dr. Vo attributes the high levels of obesity across the valley to unemployment rates, and he also mentions that the pandemic did not help as it kept many at home away from the gyms. I'm Wiley Jahari reporting for NBC News 11 in El Centro. Arlette, back to you.
Wiley, thank you. Well, for the latest in news and weather, be sure to download the KYMA app, available on the App Store. And looking at the RV World Yuma Skycam, you could see calm conditions and not too much in the way of traffic going on either. Let's also take a look here at the current temperature. So 84 degrees in Yuma at the moment, 21% humidity, 8-mile-per-hour winds there. And 80 degrees in El Centro, 28% humidity and 3-mile-per-hour winds there as well. And coming up on Nightside, is there a new antiviral medicine to treat COVID? Well, one company says yes. Find out what public health officials have to say about it.
It's time to find your adventure with Girl Scouts and Spirit Untamed.
Wow. Sign me up. Let's go, girl.
Whether you've got courage to spare.
Jump! I just rode a horse.
Skills worth showing off.
We'll get your family back.
Yeah. or you just want to make new friends.
I'm gonna call you Spirit.
There's always a home for you at Girl Scouts, where every spirit is encouraged to shine.
Oh, do I have marshmallow on my face? It's in your heart to run free. It's in mine, too. Trust me.
Lucky! Girl Scouts, come be yourself with us.
Joe Buck and John Smoltz welcoming you back to the City Center Convenience Mart. Well, John, the stage is set for the final transaction.
That's right, Joe. Heather's moment has arrived, and you just hope all that training pays off.
Heather lays down her purchase, but Randy rings it up as slowly as he can.
He is a wily veteran.
It gives Heather's eyes the chance to wander.
Uh-oh.
Yep, she's looking at the cigarettes.
There's nothing good back there. Quit now, and in 5 years, your odds of getting certain cancers drop 50%.
Meanwhile, Randy's stone-faced. He's giving nothing away. He just stands there, wetting his cashier's finger on that sponge.
Heather toes the rubber.
Here we go. Heather's arm is in motion. But instead of pointing at the back wall, she just grabs the gum off the counter.
That's a slick move.
Heather back, back, back. She is out of there. Even Randy tips his cap to Heather. Stand Up to Cancer and Rally wants you to reduce your risk for cancer. Go to takeahealthystand.org.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly and put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
You're watching Nightside on KYMA News 11, where news comes first.
Taking a look at COVID in the desert Southwest, we do have 52 new COVID cases to report today in Yuma County, and sadly 4 new deaths as well to report. Imperial County provided us with an update on their numbers just the other day, but no new updates today as they're only reporting weekly now. And 531 doses were administered today in Yuma County, and Imperial Valley again has no new numbers to report today. However, that does not mean that they are not vaccinating people daily. And drug company Merck has developed a new antiviral medicine to treat COVID. But public health officials say the Merck treatment is not actually the best way to battle the virus. Jason Carroll reports.
It could be a game changer in the battle against COVID-19. The pharmaceutical company Merck says it has developed a pill that interim results from one trial show cuts the risk of hospitalization and death in half if you get infected. If authorized by the FDA, it would become the first antiviral pill to treat COVID-19.
The way it would work is if you start having symptoms and you're identified as having COVID, then you could take the pill and it'll reduce your risk of hospitalization and potentially death. But as I say, it's reduced. This is nothing nearly as powerful as getting a vaccine.
Merck says it will seek emergency use authorization as soon as possible. The development was welcome news at today's White House COVID-19 briefing, where medical experts cautioned the pill would not be a stand-in for getting vaccinated.
If approved, the right way to think about this is a potential additional tool in our toolbox to protect people from the worst outcomes of COVID. But I think it's really important to remember that vaccination, as we've talked about today, remains far and away our best tool against COVID-19.
The battle over vaccine mandates is about to shift to California, which just became the first state in the country that will require all eligible public and private school students to be vaccinated to attend in person.
I want to get this behind us, get this economy moving again, make sure our kids never have to worry about getting a call saying they can't go to school the next day because one of the kids or a staff member were tested positive.
The new rule will be phased in by grades once the FDA grants full approval of the vaccine for kids 12 and older. On the other side of the country, another deadline looms over vaccine mandates for teachers in New York City. The city's public schools employees have until 5 o'clock today to have at least one shot or risk being forced on unpaid leave come Monday. This after a group of employees filed an emergency petition with the U.S. Supreme Court, asking it to put a stop to the mayor's vaccine mandate. New York's mayor says 90% of the city's Department of Education employees have gotten at least one dose. This teacher says she is ready to be fired rather than get vaccinated.
I'm going to be terminated. It's going to be my last day.
But the school's chancellor says they have enough substitute teachers to cover for the unvaccinated.